Millie, where are you going? Where are you going? Hey, Robert. How's it going? Feeling Charlie Brown Christmas a little bit? Hey, Simone. Okay, so Simone and I learned something today. She sent me something from Brazil, which is amazing. And it actually came. It arrived right in my mailbox, all lovely and everything. So, yay. How you doing? Busy day? Busy for me too. So, I have a funeral on Monday in North Carolina, so I won't be here on Monday, but I'll be here Tuesday, so yes. Hey Marvin, I like presents. Yes, yes. How you feeling, Marvin? You good? Kiel, what's up, girl? Hey Kiel, how you doing? I'll be in North Carolina on Monday. Actually, on Sunday. And I'll see Val. Do you ever see Val anymore? Maybe I'll get a chance to see you. Anyway, yes. How's everybody doing? Hope you're feeling fine. Yes, it's lovely. I love towels like that. How's everybody doing? When I bake bread, I put them over that. So yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you feeling, Marvin? Hopefully you're doing well. Hope you're feeling fine. Y'all ready to sing? I had a really wonderful time last night out in the desert with Wayne Cobham and his wife Shell. She's the greatest. And these amazing, amazing musicians. It was so much fun. Oh, maybe I'll sing the songs that I sang last night. Yeah. It's been a really extraordinarily busy couple of weeks. Being in the hospital and, you know, making music. I promise that I never will leave you. It's funny how the seasons change. The more that I try to forget you, it's funny how things stay the same. Without our rivalries me who I am and how with you I can be free. I can be free. It's amazing what the soul can remember, no matter what the day or time or the appointed hour. All I know is your soul and mine are so joyful together. It's as if we found the perfect way being together. So tell me, how can we stay apart? Can we stay apart? In a place before now, reunion, time before here, we were called to this place, and I'm glad to be standing here. Oh, sometimes the truth is painful, but a leap of faith is all it takes. Lose your eyes, don't get discouraged. Spread your wings and just let the winds change. Fly free, just believe they will hold you if you dare to close your eyes and soar free, so free. What's up, Terry? Got to see Terry last night. And Mom Judy. So good to see you. Free, free, free. My soul is free, free. My soul is free, free, free. My soul is free. My heart's free. My mind's free. I'm free. Yeah, I was just telling them how great last night was, how much fun. So I got to do funny how time flies when you're having fun. Ain't it funny how time flies when you're having fun? Don't know where it all went. Time passed us by just when it seems the fun began. Ain't it funny how time flies when you're having fun? Ain't it funny how time flies when you're having fun? And time doesn't end. Let's find the time to be together once again someday soon. Ain't it funny how time flies when you're having fun? Ain't it funny how time flies when you're having fun? I'm so excited about Claremont. That man sitting in his easy chair, a big cigar without a care. But there, what makes the world go round, the ups and downs, the carousel, turning people's heads around. Go underground, young man. People make the world go. People make the world go round. People make the world go round. And then we did, oh, thanks. Jamaica funk, that's what it is. Let it get into you. Oh, Jamaica funk, that's what it is. I'm longing for Jamaica. I feel it's all in my soul. Let it get into you. Oh, Jamaica funk, that's what it is. I'm longing for Jamaica. And then he did Tutu, and he did some other cool standards. It was fun. And then the amazing the keyboard player was insane. Like, he was so good. Actually, the drummer and the bass, they were all good. Everybody was good. It was a really fun. It was a fun gig. All right. All right. Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together this Christmas. Fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Presents and cards I hear, my world is filled with cheer and you this Christmas. And as I look around, your eyes outshine the town, they do. This Christmas, firesides blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. This Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Merry Christmas. Hey, what's up, Dennis? Hey, Miss Eleanor, how you doing? Lean into love, begin to love. Love will continue with you. Just remember to fight for the things that bring joy and contentment. Kill the resentment. Lay down your gun, surrender. Arm yourselves for the fight of your lives. Lean in, lean in, lean in. Here's to the bad ones, the dreamers, the bad ones, sometimes sad ones, who get up every day anyway. Here's to the lovers, the sisters and brothers, who fight to live right, be the light in the darkness. Angels among us get wrong but still love us. Lean into love. fight of your lives. Lean in, lean in. Here's to the warriors, the wanderers, the philosophers, those that pray in deep silence for peace and abundance, the people that live in the dark. Here's to the screamers, quiet dreamers, the ones who fight for the truth, the ones who remember and cherish their youth, the ones who had a bad day but open the door anyway and smile as they do. This one's for you, the bad ones and dreamers too. Lean into love, begin to love. Love will continue if you just remember to fight for the things that bring joy and contentment. Kill the resentment, lay down your guns, surrender, arm yourselves for the fight of your lives. Every day we fight to keep from going under, every day to save our souls. Turn your eyes into the mad ones and the dreamers, and let the magic unfold. Lean in, give in to the feelings that once sent you reeling, search for another instead of within. Lean into love, oh, begin to love, and arm yourselves for the fight of your lives. And lean in. soul to soul, heart to heart, your belly to my back. Where we've gone, there can be no turning back. 'Cause you remind me who I am, remind me of my words, in my past, my present, and in my future. We are travelers in time on this endless winding road of life. So baptize me again, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain, just let it rain, rain. All right, I'm sorry, I got distracted because I was thinking about earlier today. I was at the hospital. Well, yesterday I went to the hospital to play, and it's so interesting. Oh, Scotty, yeah, youth is wasted on the young. Seriously, if I knew then what I knew now, baby. Anyway, so yesterday I was in the elevator at the hospital, and this woman asked me, she said, "Oh, do you play for the patients?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Oh, that's so cool. Like, who do we have to, go through to request you, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Oh, go through my supervisor, whatever." And I was like, "Wait, okay, are you going somewhere now? Do you want me to just," she was like, "Yeah, my aunt is upstairs, and she has been like my mother to me." And I said, "Okay, cool. So I'll just go." And so, of course, I sat and I played some songs, and the woman, I guess, was sort of a musician of sorts, but she was so wonderful. But really, the woman in the airport, in the elevator, her husband Frank sat there, and he cried like a baby. He cried through all three songs, and we were all like. And so today she was like, "Yeah, he was really moved." And I said, "Oh, that's so nice." It's amazing how music can just move you and change things and dislodge things that are sitting still, right? Because I can't tell you how many times I've cried off of hearing a song and getting all choked, or just getting choked up, because there's something about, I don't know if it's the voice or the combination of the words or the music and the voice and the word, or combination of everything. Who knows what it is, but it was one of those days today where, I went in, so I know what I want to tell y'all. So remember how I told you at Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving at the hospital, there were 8 babies born. Because then on Thanksgiving, I went and worked in couplet care, which is where they teach the mothers how to deal with their babies and blah. Anyway, yeah, I went to labor and delivery yesterday, and there were 7 rooms occupied. Right, women having babies. It was so busy and bustling. And we always talk about how at the end of the year, towards, really because I think my thing starts in October. It's my dad was on the 2nd, then my mom had her stroke on the 18th, and then my brother, and then, my mom passed in December. And so just talking to the different people at the crematorium and the hospital, and they all said the same thing. This time of year, so many people just check out. They just transition. There's this mass migration, which we were talking about the other day, right? But the incoming is crazy too, which I didn't realize how many babies are born around Christmas time. Right. So there's all this really beautiful, you know, the hospital is one of those places where, you know, it's just real. It's completely real. Like you totally see the circle of life. Like you see that, right? It's the full circle, which, you know, in any circle you can't leave bits and pieces out, right? Like you have to have the youth to have old age, right? And you have to do some smart things in your youth to reach old age. So yeah, Scotty. So that sort of brings that full circle. That whole, and I mean, you know, I'm always telling way too much of my business, but at the time, like I was dating a man that was very much younger than I was when I wrote Rain. And then, so I was dating a guy that was much younger, and then one that was 10 years older than I was. And the difference, you know, like just the whole devil may care of youth, like, oh, okay, we have forever, we can do this, it's fine. And then, you know, seeing like, you know, there's no fool like an old fool. Right. So, yeah, I mean, that's, anyway, so, okay, I'm about to do, hospitals are full circles. And so, in hospitals, and, you know, the other place that I love, I'm going to play in a second, airports. And you know, we are way overdue for a Love Actually soundtrack night, which probably will happen next week since it's leading up to Christmas. But at the beginning, the monologue that Hugh does in the beginning about how after 9/11 he was at the airport and thinking, wow, you know, I'm sure that the last messages from people, you know, losing their lives in the tower or in the planes, like nobody was talking about hatred, nobody was talking about any of that. They were all talking about, oh my God, I love you. And when you're at the airport, I mean, when people come to the airport to greet you, it's always all about love. I mean, back in the day when you didn't have to, you know, go through the security gate and all that stuff, and you could just meet the person at the gate, and you would see couples reunited, parents reunited with their kids coming from college, and it's always beautiful. Like there's no real, well, no apparent ugliness, you know, because who's gonna come to the airport to pick you up if they don't like you? I mean, really. And in New York, man, they gotta love you because most people don't have cars, and thinking about coming to get somebody at the airport is not a thing. Unlike California, where, you know, it's sort of second nature, right? We'll just come and do it. Real country of different people. Yes, it's true. Anyway, but yeah, the hospital reminds me of so many things, and daily, every time I go in, I mean, you know, like there's this receptionist that's there, Cynthia, and she's so wonderful. Like, if that's the first face that you're gonna see when you come in, right? That's the one you want to see. And then there's this wonderful doctor there that I absolutely adore him. He took care of both my mom and my brother and me, like mentally, because, you know, we would have these very serious conversations about care and what to do, and he was just so quiet and calm with me about making these decisions so that I could live with them for the rest of my life and not have any sort of guilt. I mean, he's great. And then the woman on the 5th floor, so y'all, there's a nurse on the 5th floor, and there's a woman who's in their care there, and she's got some, I don't quite know what the diagnosis is, but it's some sort of schizophrenia, and she hears voices. And so she's afraid to be in her room by herself, which, hello. So they let her sit at the nursing station. She sits, she listens to music, and she's just there with them. They treat her like their little daughter, you know. And I think she's got the sort of dementia where she's forgetting how to talk, so she sometimes forgets words. And they're so, the amount of kindness I saw today, right? Just reminds me, okay, so this is a really good place to be, right? You know, and I don't remember who it was. It was one of the doctors there, and he was like, you need to go over and play in labor and delivery, because they're cranky over there. And I went and I played for them, and they were like, we're not as cranky when you're here. It's just a better situation. So, no, seriously, no, there's nothing like a sweet face to greet you and to take you out, to go out with too. Like and when Marin passed, it's so funny. Like, before Marin passed, there was this nurse that I really liked for him, and I was like, dude, you should, man, she's the best. Like, Jordan is the best. She is so dope. Like, you should. That's the kind of chick you should be with. Like, she's great. And then, like, Marin was in the hospital many times, and I hadn't seen Jordan in probably a year, maybe 2. And she was the nurse on duty the day. She made the call. She called me and she was like, yeah, I think you need to come back. Because I had just left. I was headed to San Diego for like a day. I had like, not even a day, like 12 hours where I could just like go and chill. And I was halfway there. I was on the phone with Terry. And I came back. And she was the one who took care of me, through the day. And I was like, yeah, well, maybe I picked her for myself, and not so much for him, because I would not have made it through that day. But yeah, I'm very fortunate to work in an environment of really kind, caring people. Seriously. I mean, even in the emergency room, the folks there are so great. And I haven't heard anything about Aaron. I hope that he is somewhere clean and sober and playing his guitar and making music and, happy to be out. That is my hope. I mean, what more can you hope for, right? Yes. All right. Let's see. Any requests? Anybody want to hear anything in particular? Yeah, see, Terry, I mean, those are your people. You are those people, right? It makes such a difference, right? Just the way that people interact. I think I told y'all I was playing an emergency a couple weeks ago, and a physician was in, and he was like, man, I haven't felt like this in a minute. He's like, this is the first time I've been in a while where I just haven't felt like committing homicide. And I was like, dude, wow, really? He was like, yeah. And I mean, the emergency room when the moon is full, which I know sounds crazy, but if the moon can control the tides, it can control us. And, it's crazy. I knew it. I was like, he's going to want to hear that. Okay. I was just thinking about you and Michelle, because you guys love this song. Where's Michelle? She's usually here, or I hear from her. Maybe she didn't know I was here. Only human. Ooh, do I know I'm only human? Okay. All right, let's see. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to find out what it means. Wishing on a star to follow where you are. Wishing on a dream to follow what it means. And I wish on all the rainbows that I see. I wish on all the people who really dream. Wishing on tomorrow, praying it'll come. I'm wishing on all the loving we've ever done. I never thought I'd see a time when you would be so far away from home, so far away from me. Just think of all the moments that we spent. I just can't let you go for me. You were meant, and I didn't mean to hurt you, but I know that in the game all the love you reap what you sow. I feel it's time it's time we should get back together and make the best of things, oh baby. When we're together, whether or never, I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. I'm wishing on a star. 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 All right. Oh, Terry, that's hilarious. I thought you were like, it is true. I mean, you know what? Listen, I think doctors and nurses are superheroes because you know, y'all do stuff that, you know, the rest of us can't. All right, let me see if I can. I don't even know who the I'm only human, flesh and blood, a man. Mm-hmm. I'm only human. Mm-hmm. I can't remember. You all remember that song, right? I'm only human, flesh and blood, a man. I'm only human, born to make mistakes. I can't remember what the other part sounds like. I can't remember what the other part sounds like. It's so crazy. I mean, I'm sure if it was on, I could sing it, but I'm only human, flesh and blood, man. I'm only human, born to make mistakes. Oh my God. The Human League. That's who it was by. That's a great song. To check that out. I know I got a bunch of songs I need to learn. The last couple weeks have been, y'all, so much stuff going on. I was thinking at the end of the year was going to be super quiet. I know, right? That's all I can remember too, which is really weird. But you know, I'm also it also has me thinking of come back to me, that's why I come back to me, and I can't. I love you, baby. I don't know why I can't. That's so weird. Well, listen, you know, sometimes I'm tired. You ever have that moment where you're like, you know what? I might just be tired. I haven't been getting my naps in the afternoon. And this morning I was going to sleep late. And I was like, well, you should just go to the gym. Which I'm glad I did because my teacher was there killing it as usual. Anyway. places that I don't know. Get lost a little, and I wanna see from the other side. Lay in the grass for some peace of mind. I feel something in me, and I'm moving forward into unfamiliar places. The wind whispers different colors, burning, turning pages, starting over again, thinking where I've been, where I wanna go, thinking who will I be in a year or so. I wanna go where the leaves don't fall, travel to places that I don't know, get lost a little, and I wanna see from the other side. Lay in the grass with some peace of mind. Get lost a little, 'cause I've been inside my head and I've been figuring the maze out, untangling the answers. I'm breathing in the new air, exhale the old, 'cause I don't need a thing. I got to a place where I just don't care, thinking where I've been, where I wanna go, thinking who will I be in a year or so. I wanna go where the leaves don't fall, travel to places that I don't know, get lost a little. I wanna see from the other side. Lay in the grass with some peace of mind. I gotta get something more. I've never been so sure about what the future holds. I gotta get something more. I've never been so sure about what the future holds. I guess you wonder where I've been. I've searched to find a love within. I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let it go. Some people go around the world full of love, but they never find what they're dreaming of. What you all do for love. You've tried everything, but you won't give up. In my world, only you can make me do for love what I would not do. I would make me do for love what I would not do. I wanna go where the leaves, travel to places that I don't know, and I wanna lay in the grass with some peace of mind. I wanna go where the leaves don't fall, travel to places that I don't know, get lost a little, and I wanna see from the other side. Lay in the grass, lay in the grass, lay in the grass with some peace of mind. Okay. Much love. by and by. 'Cause I would die for you. Darling, if you want me to, I would die for you. I'm not your lover, I'm not your friend. I'm something that you'll never comprehend. No need to worry, no need to lie. I'm your Messiah, you're the reason why I would die for you. Darling, if you want me to, I would die for you. Just a sinner I am told, be a fire when you're cold, make you happy when you're sad, I'll make you good when you are bad. I'm your conscience, I'm love, I'm not human, I'm a dove. All I really need is just to know that you believe I would die for you. If you want me to. Take, if you will, a picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling, can you picture this? Dream, if you will, a courtyard and oceans of violets and blue. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you. Can you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother, she's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? 'Cause this is what it sounds like when doves cry. Doves cry, oh, when doves cry. Touch, if you will, my stomach. See how it trembles inside. You've got the butterflies all tied up. Don't make me chase you. Even doves have pride. How can you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my mama, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my father, never ever satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Trying to stay sane. One look in your eyes, can't remember my name. I was alone in my skin, and then you jumped in. You remind me life is short and unpredictable. Moments are fleeting and sometimes simply miserable. Tell me what and how you scared of, but in the end, the only thing's love. In the end, love's the only thing. I wanna regret the things I've done, never the things I love to know. Never a second will I waste, never an opportunity to taste the sweetness of this life. All of the misery and strife, through all the challenges I fight for love. I fight for love. If you're waiting for change, things I left unknown. Never a second will I waste an opportunity to taste the sweetness of this life. All of the misery and strife, through all the challenges I'll fight for love. I'll fight for love. Anthony, saving my soul. Oh, meant letting go. Had to let go and dream the impossible dreams, and breathing sweetly and always. Life is short, it's unpredictable, fleeting and sometimes miserable. Why the hell are you scared of when in the end the only thing's love? In the end, love's the only thing. I wanna regret the things I've done, never the things I left unknown. Never a second will I waste an opportunity to taste the sweetness of this life. The misery and strife, through all the challenges I fight for. Love is hope for all. Love it conquers all. Whether big or small, love never fails. Love is hope for all. Love it conquers all. Whether big or small, love never fails. Yay. What's up, sis? How you doing? What you up to? Yes. The problem is all inside my head, he said to me. The answer's easy if you take it logically. I'd like to help you with your struggle to be free. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. I said, you know it's not my habit to intrude, and furthermore I hope my meaning isn't lost or misconstrued. So I'll repeat myself at the risk of being rude. There must be 50 ways. Slip out the back, Jack, make any plans stand. Don't need to be corduroy, just listen to me. Just hop on the bus, girls, don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key and get yourself free. He said, why don't we both just sleep on it tonight? And I believe that in the morning we'll begin to see the light. And then he kissed me, and I realized he probably was right. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. Just slip out the back, Jack, make a new plan stand. Don't need to be corduroy, just listen to me. Hop on the bus, cause don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key and get yourself free. Hop on the bus, cause make a new plan stand. Don't need to be coy, just listen to me. Don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key and get yourself free. Just get yourself free. Get yourself free. Get yourself free. You know, sometimes we stay places that we stay too long in places that we shouldn't. That is a whole sermon. That is a whole word right there, right? Sometimes it's a job, sometimes it's with people, sometimes it's circumstance. Get yourself free. I don't know why I was moved to say that, but for anybody who's feeling like, you know, they need to be free. Everybody should be free, right? I know we haven't done any Christmas music. And you know, most of the time, musicians have the most gigs at Christmas, but I was always away from where I worked at Christmas and home here with my parents, right? Christmas time, cheer, fun for all the children call their favorite time of year. Christmas time is here, full of love and cheer, fun for all the children call their favorite time of year. Sleigh bells in the air, carols everywhere, Yuletides by the firesides, and happy memories there. Oh, Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, oh, for all children call their favorite time of year. I mean, the last couple years have taught me lots of things, but one of the things is that the holidays are not a particularly happy time for everybody. Lots of loss, lots of change, but in this ever-changing world, it seems like the most important thing is to just be kind to people, right? Because we're all going through something, right? Loss of a parent, siblings, divorce, families, you know, all of it, jobs. Those are all real things, right? But at the heart of it all, what's important, right? Each other, our relationships with each other, and the love that we find for each other. You know, and it's hard to reconcile that most of the world right now is really struggling, which means that we're all struggling. I mean, certainly we're not out in the streets, but we're all feeling the heaviness of that. So, I love y'all. Sending you lots of love, lots of light, praying for peace, praying for the captives. Yeah, praying for the captives, the occupied, right? Yes. Anyway, it's 6 o'clock. That was a really quick hour. I'll see y'all on Tuesday, I think. I mean, I'll be with Shauna on Monday. If something happens and, you know, I don't know, maybe we could do some sort of live. Maybe that'll be lovely. I don't know. Anyway, I love y'all, and I will see you soon. Go do something wonderful for yourself. All right. Love y'all. Love you too.